Like every trip, there will be moments that are hard and ugly. You might be disorganized like me. I missed my train, and everything is full, and I have a plane on Monday. Or stuck on a hike, bare feet on boiling hot, sharp rocks. I even lost my camera in the French Riviera. I learned a lot in my time in the south of France. Not only did I see some of the most stunning views, I had some incredible moments. I learned a lot about the French culture away from Paris. Most importantly though, I learned about myself. I learned how important it is to go into the unknown, doing things that frighten me, travel to new places, try new foods, meet new people, not being afraid of being uncomfortable, because that decision to spread your wings might just be what you need. There might come times where taking risks might not be the safest or easiest. I've taken a lot of risks, but even then, I learned lessons, new experiences. So go out there, do it scared, do it with something to lose, because you just never know if that decision will change your life in unimaginable ways.
That's just going. I guess I'm flattered, maybe. All good, we all still, baby. Y'all ready for the next fad?
I couldn't sleep. A big reason was the machine outside my window. But nevertheless, I have a really cool view when I wake up. I'm always a bit nervous before going on trips, even if they're not that big. I always get before trip blues, that's what I call it. A long train ride ahead of me, so no better way to fuel up than overpriced pastries and coffee at the train station. It's my first time going to the south of France. I was really excited. Now that I think about it, it's my first time at the beach in so long. Like a real warm water with sand and palm trees. I actually don't remember the last time I went. It was direction Cannes from Paris, so once I've gotten here, I take another train to transfer, and after 5 hours on the train, we've made it. I stayed in Antibes and I had some friends stay in Juan-les-Pins. I met up with them and it was direction Cannes from where I took the train, and we had a really fun night planned. Since 1991, a company called Aquarêve sets up fireworks in Cannes. Pyrotechnics, lasers, flames, video, lighting, drones, and thousands of people gathered to watch these fireworks. I mean, there was not a single spot. I've never seen so many people on a single beach. But let me tell you, these fireworks were some of the greatest I have ever seen in my life. So amazing. Day 2 was an early start. We got in the car around 9 in the morning to drive 2 hours to Saint-Tropez. It was so nice having a car. Honestly, being in the French Riviera with a car, you can visit so many different towns. The traffic is kind of crazy, I must say. If you asked me about Saint-Tropez before, I wouldn't really know. I haven't heard much about it. I know it's a bougie town, and we definitely saw that in the streets. There were crazy cars, luxury stores. The buildings are all perfect. I mean, it's stunning. The pastel color. Everyone looks well dressed, behaved. It's like a perfect town. It was time for lunch, so we stopped at a bouillon, which, if you don't know, it's like a cheaper French food, but we were in Saint-Tropez, so it was not that cheap. But I had a poke bowl, which was, I think, 15 euros, which isn't too bad. Very delicious, too. I do like the variety of people in these towns. I mean, there are locals that live here and are regular people, and then there are billionaires that come here for lunch or a drink or stop by on their yacht. We saw the seaside a bit and even met a friend.
baciato!
Amore!
Chi sembra?
C'è un po' d'acqua dentro.
Okay,
Hi!
that's cute.
Hello.
Name him. What's his name?
Crab.
Crab the crab.
I just couldn't stop taking videos of these buildings, especially this red one. I love it so much. I'm working on a painting for it too. And speaking of red, it was time to get back in the car, drive another hour or so to the Red Mountains and the coast. It's crazy. I thought I was in the Rocky Mountains. I've never been there, but this is what I would imagine it. It looked like a US state. These giant cliffs of red rock, and the coast was just red, and the contrast with the blue was so beautiful. We took a swim there, had a relaxing time at the beach. After the beach, I was dropped off and I was needing a comfort meal. And there's one place that comes to mind. It was a change of plans at night. We were gonna go out, go try to find some dancing, but a lot of us were tired. So it was a nice late evening stroll and a nice talk. I don't know what it reminds me of, but Day 3 meant we were already halfway done with the trip. But so far, amazing. A much slower start today. I started at 10:30, and the rest of the group is also heading out later. So I found a cafe and started on some paintings. I made a piece for each of my friends here to surprise them with it later. I've recently started to paint more and more, and it's been so nice. I don't know what it is. It is just so relaxing. Every time I start sketching, I feel like I'm in a different dimension. It is so wonderful. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. And you don't have to be good. I mean, I'm not so great. I just find a lot of, I don't know, inspiration, a lot of freedom when I do it. You can kind of imagine your own world. I worked on those for like 3-4 hours, so I needed to take a stroll. So I headed to the beach and just walked a few kilometers. That was so much fun. I got a text from my friends saying they will meet me at Billionaire's Bay. That's right, exactly where I belong. It was so beautiful. This little cove, the water was teal as ever. Okay, pigeon at the beach, alert, pigeon at the beach. What do you think of rocky beaches? I think there's pros and cons. It's super nice that you don't have all that sandiness on you. But yes, your feet do hurt. Water shoes are a solution though. I'm curious what you think. I'm a fan. Whoa! Amazing. A coffee and a pain au chocolat can only mean one thing. It's the start of the new day. And unfortunately, it is the last day. So let's get ready for a banger. Now, I was on my own this morning, so it was a perfect opportunity to take a stroll around the town of Antibes. That's where I was staying, and I didn't really have a time to explore it. No better time to do it. I had a few things in mind. I needed to get a few more art supplies and just see the different stores and offerings that the south of France has. I saw a lot of ceramic stores, which were really interesting. I love ceramics. I was thinking of getting one, but then I was like, I might break it. I made my way to the coast, and I had an idea. What if I walked the entire Cap d'Antibes, which is the keys of Antibes? And I knew it was going to be 2-3 hours. I was only in flip-flops, which didn't raise too many concerns, because I was like, oh, this is comfortable. But the more and more I was walking, I was getting a bit more scared. But the first half or so was actually really wonderful, and it was still pedestrian streets. But my goodness, were the views so incredible. The colors, the houses, the architecture, the ocean, the boats, the people. It was so stunning. Okay, let me break it down to you. So the first part was from Antibes all the way until where the peninsula kind of started. It was still a beach area, beach town. Then the second part was more the residential part. It was all beautiful homes. I mean, some of the craziest mansions I've ever seen. It's like superhero houses, like where Tony Stark lives. So cool, though. I love seeing architecture, the colors, the shapes, the sheer size of them. Insane. Just stumbled upon this little cove that looks pretty perfect. I think I want to go take a dip. This one looks calm enough to go dip in. So, switch camera. And at this time I did still have my GoPro, my camera, which later in the day I had lost. So I took it in to film, but unfortunately that SIM card is somewhere in the ocean in the south of France. This was the third and final part of my hike. At this point we're about an hour in. Everything was chill. Sidewalks, beaches, right? And even the start of this one, I wasn't scared. I was like, I can do it in my flip-flops. Oh boy, was I not ready for what was to come. This was the start of an odyssey, you could say. I have trouble walking in flip-flops already. You know, I sweat a lot, alright? So I kind of slip in my flip-flops. So at some point, I just took them off and walked barefoot. But I came across a few problems. A, the rocks were maybe 100 degrees. Okay, it was fully in the sun. It was very hot. B, they were sharp. Rocks are not smooth, not all of them. Okay, so I got this dilemma, right? I only have flip-flops, but I can't walk on rocks with these. I just slip off them. So I'm walking bare feet on it's actually burning hot. It's very hot and it's rock, so I don't know, I'm conditioning my feet, I guess, for the worst case scenario. But wow, this is kind of a brutal hike, I'm not even gonna lie. And especially without shoes. But I think I'm almost back to civilization. What an odyssey this is, huh? Okay, this is... Ow! Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ow. Oh man. Oh. Dude, that was crazy. Whoa. Wow. Worth it. Woo. But I'm so glad I did it. I just had some music playing. I was walking and the views were insane. It literally felt like I was on the edge of the earth. Man, that was no joke. Oh my gosh. I'm still raw dogging because they just slip too much. My feet are a bit too moist, too sweaty. I mean, I'm very sweaty right now, like, holy moly. That was insane. And it's hot. Woo! Woo, but it feels good to be almost there. The end is there, and I think I can find a bicycle to rejoin the friends I made along the way. Hallelujah, I see Lime bicycles. I'm back. I cannot walk one more feet with my feet. Woo! Bicycles, back to civilization. Let's go. Come to me! This swim was so rewarding. I don't think I've ever felt this refreshed and happy to swim. So worth it. That made the hike even better as well. And I met another painter too, from Paris as well. I got so burnt though. But I was in the sun all day. And especially in that hike, I don't think I put on sunscreen all over myself. I went back home, got refreshed, and it was time for our last supper. We went to the friends' apartments and they made a home-cooked meal for us. It was so wonderful, so sweet, a perfect way to end everything. I'm so grateful for the friends I made, the memories I made. But it's always so hard to leave, especially people that you really like, and you just don't know when the next time will be. But I just try to appreciate the moments for what they were and just be excited for what's to come. This was a really hard goodbye, I have to admit to you. I haven't felt this sad to leave somewhere, to leave people. It hit me hard. I have a hard time saying goodbye to things that were so good. You know, I'm always thinking what could be, instead of what was, and appreciate the moments that they were. I must admit to you, it's really difficult. Maybe I'm thinking too much ahead. Maybe I am expecting too much. More experiences, more memories, but instead of thinking ahead, maybe I just gotta reflect on what was and appreciate those times and be grateful for those. But yeah, when things end, I have a hard time. I missed my train. It left early. It was scheduled for 9:46 and I was on the platform at 9:44, 45. They closed the doors and then for like a minute they wouldn't open and then they left. So I'm with a nice lady that's trying to help me get a ticket, and everything is full. So today's full, tomorrow's full, and I have a plane on Monday. Ooh, so we're gonna figure that out, but they're being very nice, so I have hope. Worst case, I'll do, I don't know. I don't know what the worst case is. Oh my goodness, what a scare. I really didn't know what I was gonna do. Luckily, the lady was a superhero. She got me a first class ticket. I didn't even have to pay extra. We're back in Paris just for one day, and then on Monday, I am back on a plane, or I guess a plane. I haven't been on a plane in a while. Back on a plane to go to Sweden for 10 days. So there we go. That was my trip to the south of France, and I learned a lot. There's a lot of things that went wrong. I mean, you know, I lost my GoPro in the ocean, but you know, when I lost it, I asked some people for goggles, and they let me borrow it, and I saw some beautiful fish. And if I didn't lose my GoPro, I wouldn't have the goggles, and I wouldn't have seen these amazing fish that were just swimming all below us. It was incredible. I'm so happy I saw that. It is sad, and it's sad to lose this material thing, especially the footage, which is what I care more about. But I wouldn't have seen these beautiful fish if that didn't happen. I wouldn't have gone on this beautiful hike if I was too scared because I wasn't having the right shoes. Yeah, I might have been a bit, you know, not the safest, I guess, not the easiest, but it's alright. I learned incredible. I saw some things I'll always remember. The coasts and the peninsula of France, it was so incredible. And if I didn't miss my train, I wouldn't have had a first class experience, which, okay, I wouldn't recommend missing your train. But I'm so lucky and I'm so incredibly grateful that it all worked out. Thank you so much, France. Thank you so much, for this amazing trip. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all my friends that made this such a special time. And thank you for continuing on supporting. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.